I began my professional career in the National Health Service as a biomedical scientist, specializing in clinical chemistry. I was appointed by a senior HM pathologist from Kent for a suspected homicide. The pathologist correlated all the forensic evidence, and I coordinated a team to develop a computer simulation of the events leading to the death of a woman. The interpretation was based on the forensic evidence and the evidence submitted by the prosecution and defense barrister. Now, what was very unique about this case was that it was the first criminal court case in the UK ever to use computer simulation as evidence to be presented to the jury in a Crown Court. This was a real turning point in my career. I resigned from my full-time employment with the NHS. However, I did continue to provide locum cover in hospitals mainly in central London. But this enabled me to pursue other interests like documentary filmmaking, investigative journalism, my own medical research projects, and also to give me the time to study into my own personal development. So this is where it all began, really. I went to Los Angeles to do research on a whole range of natural healing modalities, which was intended for a documentary. It was here that I discovered ozone therapy, and it was the moment where I had the realization of the possibilities of medical ozone. And that really inspired me to do my own research into the effects of medical ozone for treating a whole wide range of conditions and the possibility of treating a number of diseases. This is where I made a commitment to practice medical ozone, and I flew over to Vancouver to do a course with Dr. Frank Schallenberger. A few months later, I founded Oxidation Therapy, which was more of a R&D project to practice medical ozone and to observe its effects. The other initiative was to generate an awareness and education program for medical ozone therapy in the UK. However, in order to do this, I needed to set up my first private practice, which I did in central London. So to comply with UK law, I required professional indemnity insurance. However, there was no professional indemnity insurance available for ozone therapy at that time. I was fortunate to have an insurance underwriter who worked with me to produce and develop the first professional indemnity insurance policy in the field of complementary medicine, which was for the practice of ozone therapy specifically for non-clinical applications in the UK. And we managed to achieve that, and the policy name was called Oxidation Therapy. So it was at that point that I managed to complete the legal foundation to practice ozone therapy in the UK, and as a result, I became the first official ozone therapist in the field of complementary medicine in the UK. I financed the research and development into ozonated avocado oils and developed 6 ozonated oil formulas. What my research indicated is how the specific formulas were able to affect specific dermal layers. We were able to further enhance this process by innovating a pre-treatment protocol before using the ozonated oil formulas. traveled to Munich to continue my training in medical ozone, which was organized by Dr. Renata van Bergen. It was a refreshing experience to be in Germany in terms of medical ozone, because at that time it was one of the most progressive countries in the world in regards to medical ozone, where its therapeutic effects were widely accepted. And because of this, the Congress had many researchers and doctors presenting the latest cutting-edge research on medical ozone, which was really exciting. I was headhunted by the director of Pure Medicine to implement a holistic triage protocol to provide a multidisciplinary service alongside medical practitioners. Towards the end of 2004, I was headhunted again by a group of investors who required my expertise to develop a unique detox protocol using medical ozone in a retreat in Bali. I continued to consult and manage the retreat in Bali, and I implemented a live pilot study to determine a specific formula to enhance detoxification and reduce the side effects from detoxification while simultaneously rejuvenating the body using medical ozone. To develop the patent of my ozonated oils, I initiated a pilot study with Durham University. Their medical physics department developed a prototype medical sensor to measure oxygen saturation within the dermal layers of the skin, and we used this sensor to see the effect of the ozonated oils on the skin. I started a small manufacturing unit in South Africa to refine the avocado oil naturally and then ozonate it to the specific ozone concentrations that I had used in my patent research, and this was for medical and aesthetic applications. Here I completed the research and development on my patent application on ozonated oils and submitted it into the patent office in the UK. I wanted to review the results obtained by the live pilot study which I implemented in the retreat in Bali back in 2005. And the results and the feedback indicated that the adverse side effects generated from the release of free radicals induced during an intense detoxification protocol were significantly eliminated. I started the first medical ozone course in the UK, assuring education, good practice, non-clinical applications, and defining the practice of ozone therapy within the field of complementary medicine for the UK. The course qualification ensured 3 key areas. One was professional indemnity insurance, 2 was health practitioners having access to pure oxygen gas, and the third, the course ensured good practice methods and standardized the application in non-clinical protocols to deliver ozone therapy safely and effectively. Within the same year, I founded Urban Detox, the first cleansing and anti-aging system that virtually eliminates the adverse side effects while detoxing, which is accomplished by using ozone therapy. Urban Detox protocols and formulas involve an integrated approach that can equally integrate with orthodox medical practices. At the end of 2009, I was headhunted by investors who were developing a drug rehabilitation retreat here in the UK and wanted to integrate a detox program using medical ozone. I initiated a R&D program to innovate a new market area for men and women to use medical ozone for the body and face whilst combining non-invasive aesthetic techniques. I created the first professional body for ozone therapy in the UK called the Ozone Society. The Society provides the structure of all legal and ethical and statutory requirements for health professionals, and the Society also provides an education portal for the public in ozone therapy. The R&D involved for the Urban Detox concept was completed and enabled us to provide a new innovating complementary healthcare service that could be franchised. By adapting the Urban Detox concept with additional training and equipment, know-how, and creating the administrative architecture, the Urban Detox franchise was born, and this generated the first high-end service in anti-aging. Here I founded the Medical Ozone Research Institute, the UK's first official educational and training organisation for the practice of ozone therapy. The Institute actively invests in R&D to be a leader in innovation for medical ozone technology and its application. We established the first online course for the theory of medical ozone. Our theory course set the foundation for beginners of medical ozone for all health practitioners. Here we took the opportunity to provide a greater online presence by providing a better service for consultations and wellness coaching. By bringing these services online, clients were able to save time and choose when they could have their consultation or coaching anywhere, anytime in the world. This can make a big difference, especially when providing such services for major cities around the world. I've been providing ozone therapy via the Urban Detox concept in central London and successfully treating a wide range of clients who come for preventative health programs and those who have chronic symptoms. So the Institute is fully operational and delivering the education, training and continual personal development and consulting on innovation in the field of medical ozone. After founding the Ozone Society back in 2013, we are now ready to launch the Ozone Society this year, providing the first and only professional body for ozone therapy in the UK. We're starting to see a gradual increase in fully registered members who are recognised for their good practice, abiding by a code of ethics, and ensuring practitioner and client safety in the delivery of ozone therapy. Together with the Medical Ozone Research Institute, I'm looking forward to the future in continuing the development of ozone therapy being recognised as a complementary medicine in the UK. Early next year, we're looking to approach investors to implement our latest innovation for a device in pain management, orthopedic pain management, and for the application of urban detox aesthetics, all using medical ozone.